Can make the layout
18 hours live. You're watching TechTV's Call for Help-athon.
Welcome back to the Help-athon, and yes, I am wearing my Help-a-thong. Now, Kat, we took that first call right up front,
yes.
But you didn't tick my little now serving number.
I'm still half asleep right now.
Well, can you do me a one there?
Yeah, okay, so check it out. So right here we have a now serving thing behind me, so it's a 0. We're going to give 1 for Barbara.
Woo!
And we're going to give 1 for our next caller. But first I want to mention, I changed the message board to what did you get for Christmas? That was a little more inviting. So why don't you go onto our website, what did you get for Christmas? Now let's serve number 2 on the TechTV NetCam network. It's Jeff from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Jeff?
Yes.
Hello?
Hi, Chris. Hi, Kat. How are you doing?
Oh, wonderful. We can see you. Now, wait, you're calling from Ohio. It looks like you're in a snowstorm, too, or is that just a wall?
That's just a white wall that's behind me.
No worries. Is it
that little
snowing
aura
there?
around me there.
Yeah, it is. You've got a glow about you.
Yeah.
And you've had plenty of time to wake up, unlike us West Coasters. But that's okay. What can we help you with today?
Well, I'd like to start scanning pictures in and putting them onto video CDs or picture discs, making Kodak picture discs or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. But I was wondering, what's the best resolution to scan those things in, and what size should I be making those?
That's a great question, Jeff. You're talking about actual pictures, or?
Yeah, I don't have a digital camera. I just have to scan them in using a scanner.
No worries. Now, you're talking about pictures that already exist, correct?
Right.
You may, if you only had a small amount, we might recommend that you'd even get them printed out on those, not printed out, how would you say it? Developed onto a CD-ROM automatically. Yeah. Sometimes the quality's not that great. But if you're talking about actually scanning photos to be burned onto a CD, you were talking about a video CD, Jeff, correct?
Well, yeah, so I could hand it over to friends. They could play it on their computer or on their CD.
Sure. Well, if you put it onto a VCD, it's going to use just one particular resolution. I think it's 800 by 600, and if I am mistaken, I will be corrected. But when you actually scan in the photo, you want to go with as high a resolution as possible, just because you want to pick up on every possible detail. Now, sometimes if you're scanning in a photo from like a newspaper, you're going to have, well, newspaper photos aren't really, they're photos, but they're actually dots. If you ever looked at a newspaper up real close, you see little dots, and and if you look at it from far away, it looks like a regular picture. And sometimes you'll have that kind of effect with newspapers or magazines. With older photos, they're not going to be as crisp. I mean, even if you're holding it in your hand and it's a nice, 5 by 7, everything may look clean and clear. But as soon as you scan into the computer, if you even blow that up to double the size, it's going to look a little blurry. So those are some things to keep in mind. I would definitely, though, recommend you scan in the highest resolution possible if you're just wanting to archive those photos on just to a regular CD, not necessarily a video CD. And we're talking about just a couple of formats. Just a regular CD, you can hold up to like 700 megabytes worth of stuff. Well, the same thing with a video CD, but a video CD is made differently. A video CD is a format that's made specifically to be played automatically as a slideshow, although there are programs out there that will help you make CDs to autoplay with photos, and I'll show you that in just a second, Jeff. We've got a digital picture, or at least I have a digital picture on my desktop of Patrick Norton. This is an older picture, and I think it was taken with my digital camera a few months ago. But this resolution, if I hover over the icon in Windows XP, I believe this is a 4 megapixel image. Yep. 2272 by 1704, and the beautiful thing about this is again, it's huge. This is not the original size. I'm just resizing it. If I went to the original size, it's something like this. So Patrick has got a huge head. Look at that melon. Woohoo! He's got a big head, and I wasn't the first to say that, I'm sure. No, Patrick, we love you. So that's the actual size of it, but it is kind of blurry. I could always shrink it down if I want to send it through email, but I could never make it bigger without making it blurrier. It's just the way graphics work. You can always make it smaller, but making it bigger doesn't always work very well. What I would recommend, instead of going with a video CD, which is fine, you could do that. There are programs that will help you do that, and I'm sure at some point during the Help-athon we'll be showing people. You could use Nero or Nero Express. Have you heard about that program before?
Yeah, I actually have Nero.
Oh, perfect. You can make video CDs through there. But what I'm going to recommend, and I don't have the program installed, so you have to pardon me, is a program called Photo Meister. photomeister.com, or it can be found at photomeister.com, but it's a program called Photomeister. And this is what I have my mom use whenever she wants to do anything with digital photos, whether she's going to scan them in, whether she's going to email them, whether she's going to put them on a CD. With this, you can do it all. You can put it into a CD. You can save it to the web page. You could, the big one, you can make it into a screensaver. They've got an animated flash tour. They've got a 30-day demo. So if you want to take a look at it, I think this would actually probably do you better, I think, than just making a straight-out video CD. Here we go. I just got a screenshot here of the options. You can print it out, send it as an HTML album, email, PDF album, screensaver, slideshow, a Palm album. So if your friends have got Palms, you can burn it CD right from here. You can even batch and export, and that would allow you to process images en masse, one after the other. Jeff?
Yes.
Hopefully, Photomeister will get you going. If not, if you still want to do that video CD, that's just fine. Nero will take care of you. Either way, I think you're fine. Go with as big as possible.
Well, thank you very much.
Not a problem. It's a kind of a tricky thing when you're talking about scanning. With photos, though, you always want to try to get the best quality. I scan them as big as I can. When you email them, here's a neat little trick. And sorry, I'm taking time here, folks. But when I right-click on this image to email it through Outlook Express in Windows XP, when it senses a big email attachment, like a big picture, it'll automatically prompt me and ask me, hey, do you want me to resize the pictures for you? So that's kind of nice. I like the way that the new Outlook Express does this. So it'll automatically make the pictures smaller. So you'll be taken care of no matter what you do, Jeff. We appreciate the call. It's a good question, especially for our second caller. Kat, are you going to oh, you already ticked it up.
I ticked it.
All right.
It's been ticked.
I am no longer ticked on, or I am. I am ticked on, not ticked off.
Good.
Anyway, got to keep that counter climbing. Think we can get to 100 today?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get to 100.
Well, I don't know if we can get to 100.
Maybe. We'll do the math later.
Okay.
Thanks, Kat. Coming up, were you lucky enough to find a brand new PC sitting under the tree this year? Now, Maddie, why don't you wheel the box out here? Look at this thing. Hey, wait, someone opened it. Yeah. Well, in just a few seconds, we're going to be opening this little sucker and showing you what's inside and setting up a brand new Dell Dimension. Show you how to do it in the comfort of your own home, doing it piece by piece. Stick around.